We got
The best batteries.
we're gonna be debating some best duos tonight of who is the best current duo in the NBA drama wise. Because why not? We got some crazy shit going down in the NBA, and I mean, but after the Nuggets are done, we're gonna have some news with John Morant. We got some crazy shit going down with Zion, and we got mascots getting punched out by their significant others, i.e. Conor McGregor. Oh, casually, he's like, oh boy, if Broncos is still here, hold on to your butts, because that's his favorite thing to throw out there. But it's gonna get spicy. And let's just say we're gonna have an interesting conversation moving forward with some of this. Who's your best duo of these three? You can see one on the left, one in the middle, one on the right. Maybe Rec put like a long poll up while we talk about this.
Okay.
And let's just, I'm curious to see your thoughts. It's going to end up in a tie, whatever. I know that's how this works.
Yeah.
But
wasted time.
Let's start out, Scotty, with the crazy Zion Williamson. Maury Povich is about to get busy real quick.
That should have been the duo, Zion and Maury.
Zion and Maury should have been the duo, 100%. Cuban, this is your segment, Cuban. Cuban's lighting up like this is his wheelhouse.
Like, I don't know what would get him more excited, like this or like the announcement of like for Game 5, Will Barton's signed by the Nuggets and starting.
That's a whole nother poll that we're not even going to get into. But Cuban, this is your Christmas day right now that we're talking about here. We got the poll up: best duo, Zion and Pornstar. No, the way you, Ja and Guns and Adam Silver. You got McGregor and the Heat mascot, and you have Scotty and Bad Takes is a surprise one in there, Rec.
What? Get out of here, Rec. Ban Rec.
Ban Rec.
Scotty and Beck.
Well, now you're back.
Now there's only been one vote, so we know who voted. Rec, you can't vote on the poll you create.
Oh my!
I do that.
goodness.
I do that every time I make a poll.
Ugh.
Let's dive in.
We know who voted.
So in case you've been living under a rock, we've had some Zion Williamson news, and you're like, "Oh, the Pelicans have been out of the playoffs. What's been going on? Is he getting traded? Is he trying to work his way out of New Orleans?" No. He had a gender reveal party, ladies and gentlemen. He had a gender reveal party. After he had this gender reveal party with his apparent girlfriend, Akima, I think is her name. And they're expecting a baby girl. Congratulations. Let's get a congratulations out there for Zion.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Life is beautiful. Life is
being a girl dad is the best. What's not the best is that after you post that, and an adult film star, Mariah Mills comes out and claims through a Twitter rant that she has sexual relations with Williamson as recently as last week before the gender reveal. And like she's trying to like work her way in, like that could be my baby and this and that. Love triangle is going crazy. Since then, Scotty, I think there's another porn star that's come out that I think I saw that yesterday. I don't know how if that's a thing or not, but there's messages. She's leaking out text messages of her and Zion, him trying to fly her out to New Orleans and this and that. And all of these things, and I'm just like, what is happening here? So, Scotty, are you? I mean, this is gonna be some sort of Zion. What he does, he's definitely more busy off the court than he is on the court because he's damn well not playing. Bombshell. This is crazy.
Spicy.
Chris, and I was thrown off when you said this too, and a lot of people are mentioning in the chat. Could be her baby. I don't think she understands how this works. I think you're mistaken on that one. I don't think this porn star is coming out saying that's my baby, because again, Chris, anatomy lends itself to females having a baby inside of them if it's their baby. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, or I mean,
or what?
Or
what?
Yeah.
She has not argued that. However, there's a ton of proof she's thrown out there.
Yeah, my bad. I got it.
On clearly there's relations with Zion. Listen, Zion, does anyone else think at this point like Zion could have been healthy to come back and then like hurt himself sleeping with all these women? Perhaps like an injury in the bedroom might have set the timeline back a little bit on his back. Like, I'm not healthy enough to play the last 4 months of the year, but I can get after it in the sheets.
I think,
you know?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, she said she was late, so she could be that maybe that's what I was going after. Like, and anyways, but it's crazy.
That would be fun.
It's crazy though that he has this relationship going, and like I've seen some of the girls. So like all of a sudden, you look at things in retrospect now because Jerry, yeah, Maury Povich is also in the mix as well, probably, but like in retrospect, there's been like snapshots of like courtside seats where there's like women like sitting courtside that are guests of Zion that it doesn't look so great for him. And it just
why is anyone surprised? And quite frankly, this female that he's paying to come out and see him all the time should not be surprised either.
No,
like that's her. Partially, she's to blame here. Like, what do you think? Zion's what? All the money in the world. He's like, what is he? 23 years old, and you think he's just like, you're my girl. Hell no. Dude doesn't even play basketball. And makes a ton of money playing basketball without playing basketball. A lot of people are like, Amari, you are the father. This would be the first episode of Amari where it was like they had to prove who the mother was.
Yeah,
you are the mother. And
I knew it.
Oh, by the way, we have a tie. Of course, Zion and Scotty's bad takes are tied in the chat. So there's that.
Y'all lying. Like, Rec, did you have 4 votes?
No.
How are you able to vote 4 times? Bad takes. I would love for you guys to list one bad take in this chat right now.
Do we? But all right.
One bad take? Okay, Super Cooper was the worst quarterback ever. That was your bad take.
That's not a bad take.
So
that's not a bad take.
Think about this. People are out there in the NBA, and rightfully so, saying that Europeans have taken over as the best stars in the NBA, superstars. And we're looking at a guy like John Morant, who messes with guns, from America, and Zion, who messes with porn stars, from America. Like, like when we're talking about guys who have the expectations to be extra superstar status, and they just are messing around on the side, doing crazy shit on the side. We're gonna get to this next duo in a second. Don't worry. But it's like the priorities of these dudes is crazy to me. Like when's the last time you heard Giannis, Luka, Jokic, any of them messing around with porn stars on the side?
I'm talking about Europeans.
Yeah,
talking about Europeans.
Yeah. Like. Come on, man. Guns.
Nicholas is like, that was a toy gun, guys.
It was a toy
which
gun.
We talked about, but that almost makes it worse. Mm-hmm. The lack of like any sort of like wherewithal to be like, maybe even as a toy gun, this isn't a good idea. It makes it worse, actually. He just doesn't understand the joy of Super Cooper. I mean, guys, there is no joy of Super Cooper.
There is no.
There is no joy.
The only way
there's all of joy.
The only way Zion
Russell Wilson, and he's better than Super Cooper. And that's took a lot for me to say.
Yeah, yeah. The only way Zion can restore his amazing reputation is if he did get injured boinking a bunch of porn stars. And I think Dr. J, he tweaked it for the hit from all the motion from the ocean. Like, hey, yo, man, the guy's got priorities. Get off his back. He's got priorities. He's got adult film stars to be rubbing shoulders and elbows and more.
Not just rubbing shoulders.
Not just rubbing shoulders with. Hi-yo.
Hi-yo. Ooh, Cuban, that is rough. That's rough.
Valerie Nichushka. Oh man.
I'm surprised you know how to say his name.
Did you? Well, he's a Colorado Avalanche.
Well,
I could say it. Yeah, it's easy.
That still surprises me.
I haven't
I
had
still don't
that,
even know how to say it.
Not how you spell it, to be fair, Cuban.
but yeah, I get you. So all right, so we go. So that's one duo trio. We got like a love triangle happening. So it's kind of misleading on that point. But either way, Zion's got himself into some shit, and let's just say I'm not envious of how he has to deal with all that, because that sounds like an absolute nightmare. But hey, you know what? Life of a pro athlete. There you go. So that's one.
Real quick, I know I'm bouncing around here, Chris, but people keep talking about Super Cooper and Rex, like talking about this. I think Chairman said he literally put the Cowboys on his back. The dude threw 58% completion percentage in 2022, Chris.
Oh, no.
And threw for how many yards per game do you think he threw? Just without looking, Chris. What would you guess yards per game he had?
700.
Average yards per game?
Average yards per game.
700.
128.
It's less. 116, Chris.
What?
He threw for 116 yards per game.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt with 128.
Chairman's like, it's about winning. It was a fluke they won. Their defense carried him. Shoot, his TD to interception ratio wasn't that good. He had 5 touchdowns and 3 picks.
Chairman, that's
None
116.
of the stats speak to anything good about Cooper Rush.
116 and 1, says Chairman. All right. We're going to ship him out.
Chris,
You want to ship him out to Detroit?
Chris, because as a Chiefs fan, this is personal to me. The idea that wins is a quarterback stat. Because when Alex Smith was the quarterback, everyone's like, oh, he's so good because the Chiefs win a ton of games. And I said, shut the hell up, you dumb, you poo-poo brain. You're an idiot. QB wins is not a stat.
Handle the truth.
You win as a team, okay?
They just
Wait.
can't handle the truth, Scotty.
You can't handle the
Yeah,
truth.
you consider coaching wins a real stat.
Let's move on because we are going down a dark path. We thought
Yeah,
we were going down dark path with this category.
Hold on to your butt.
Hold on to your.
Another bad take. Do people think QB wins is a stat?
My dad told me to stop pretending to be a farm animal. He was sick of me horsing around. I had an appointment to see my psychic next week, but she called me up and told me I wouldn't be able to make it. I have a pet manatee named Hugh. I built him a house. It's a habitat for humanity. What do you call someone who takes pictures of Vietnamese soup? A photographer.
A photographer. Love it. Okay.
Honestly, P3, that last joke was phenomenal.
That was great. Love you, P3. Thank you.
It would be phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It is pronounced pho.
Hey, P3, appreciate that. Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the jokes as always. Always lightening the mood. Whenever we go down a dark path,
I was getting stressed.
Yeah, yeah. See, and that just totally set us back on a good path there. So we're back. Thank you.
Quite frankly, now, Chris, I'm mad that I didn't win the poll for bad takes because our chat has lost their damn minds. They lost their mind.
Yeah.
With the Super Cooper topic.
Yeah, no, we went down a dark like this. We thought this duos was gonna be a dark path. Nothing compares to what the Super Cooper can bring. Super Cooper and Steelers coach Mike Tomlin are the two dark paths that we probably should never go on ever on this show, and we always figure out a way to do it. So there's that too. But next up, I don't know how we got to get back to some lighter topics, Scotty.
Don't.
Scotty, we got to get back to some lighter topics, and that's John Morant and Adam
Super
Silver.
Cooper is a very light topic.
Let's get to a lighter topic. So let's talk about guns and knocking people out.
Yeah. True. Yeah. That's where we're at. Guys.
Wow.
That's where we're at in this Action Lab After Dark here tonight. We have so the Nuggets have a chance to do a couple things. One, win an NBA Finals that's never been done, and two, release the floodgates on what is expected to happen with Ja Morant. Ja Morant wants this game to go, the series to go to 7. He wants the series to go for. I already think he knows what the real punishment is. They've already probably talked about it, but Adam Silver has let it known that they, out of respect for the series and the players playing in the series, they don't want to announce anything until shortly after the finals is over, which means they're not going to do it like the day after, because obviously everyone's going to be talking about the finals, right? So, I mean, they're probably going to give it a couple days, 3-4 days maybe, and they're going to announce the Ja Morant, which they found new evidence, right? Like, and whether that's good or bad, I don't know. We haven't really gotten anything, but Adam Silver's mentioned that there's new evidence that have gone into the factor of why the decision will be made and what it's going to be. So these two best friends have been sitting together in the office for a while talking about, hey, man, you probably shouldn't be messing around with guns on the internet. And yet it keeps happening. So I'm fascinated to know what it's going to be. I've heard anything from like 20 games to 40 games to...
I think it's going to be somewhere in between 20 and 30, personally. And when I'm right again, you guys can say, oh, such a bad take, Scotty.
I mean...
Roger.
Yeah.
But I don't miss, Chris. It'll be in between 20 and 30.
Guys, throw out, how many games is Ja Morant going to be suspended? Obviously, if you don't know, he's been on the internet. He was during the season in Denver at Shotgun Willie's throwing out guns on the internet on his Instagram Live. And then he was again, after talk to, he went to a retreat or a place where you take care of your problems. And he still left there, like in and out, no big deal. Like it was a drive-through window. Got his good insights on things, and then decides to go on another Instagram Live with a gun. Some people are saying it's fake now. It's not. Come on, let's be real.
Irrelevant. Quite frankly.
It doesn't really even matter. It's a bad
erroneous.
Look.
Erroneous on all accounts.
Yeah. Stop it.
And to be clear, because the chat's going on, me saying 20 to 30 games, that's not my opinion of what I think it should be or what I would deem it to be. I'd kick him out for a season. I'd be fine with that. I just think that's where it's going to end up falling, is in between 20 and 30 games.
Yeah. I love that there's a topic that calmed us back down, says Riley. True.
Guns.
Yeah.
Just, so soothing, right?
Yeah, 100%. Carrying a gun here in Texas is a normal thing, says Dr. J. I mean,
I don't know if you guys are with me, but I have trouble sleeping at night, so I put on the nice sound machine, and I just have gunshots going off.
Yeah,
that puts me to bed every night. It's so calming and relaxing.
I wish my best friend Pork Chop, he lives in a place. He was like, yeah, we've only had 2 gunshots this week, so that was good. I was like, you should probably move. You should probably get out of there. Just saying. But either way, we're gonna be hearing a lot about these two best friends in the middle of your screen, this best duo, very, very soon, with Ja Morant and hearing what his boy Adam Silver has to say all about his suspension, because that's going to be big news. I guarantee it.
Is there any chance Adam Silver heard a gunshot from Ja Morant shooting it off from like light years away? Look at those ears.
Oh, those.
Does he hear everything?
He's got like bat ears. Like
he hears all.
Oh,
what's that one dude from NFL Network?
He's got his ears to the streets.
That did the DirecTV Red Zone. I know who you're talking about.
Siciliano?
Yeah, Andrew Siciliano.
Yeah. His ears have their own time zone.
Dr. J said 25. Riley says 30 game suspension. Milwaukee says kicked out of the league. We already know how you feel, Milwaukee. You've taken a hard stance.
He is aggressive with it.
Especially if this isn't his first rodeo. 100%. Carrying a gun. $49K for courtside tickets for tomorrow's game. Wow. By the way, Diacola.
Never thought I'd see that day in Denver.
Oof. And that's for basketball. Good. Figure that one out. Held to a class in college called Basic Rifle Marksmanship, where we shoot guns all class, period. All class. Yeah. I mean, that would be a fun class, by the way.
It was. I can confirm.
Dr. J, I love my Glock 17 for my personal protection. Hey. Yeah.
All right.
Do you
To
take care of
to each their
yourself?
own,
You know? Take care of yourself, Dr. J. WD.
Cooking Ma
Oh, yeah.
has a joke, Cooking Ma has a joke here. You ready?
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and read this.
Yeah, do it.
And deliver it well, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, Chris, there's a state trooper that stops this guy on the highway, right?
Okay,
And
okay.
comes up to this car and asks him, "Hey, have you been smoking weed? Is that why your eyes are glazed over?" And this guy's like, wait. Have you been eating donuts? Because is that why your eyes are glazed over? I changed up the order there.
Change
but,
up
you
your,
know.
hey, it's still valid. It's still valid. Thank you for the joke, Cooking Ma. Appreciate that. Hey, I mean, we got to lighten
Police
the mood
love
here. We
their
got some dark
donuts.
stuff happening tonight. They look eerily similar, says Broncos.
Okay.
I see what you're doing with that.
Nice pun.
Yeah,
Love me some puns.
I see what you're doing.
Roger.
Read it with an English accent. You gotta you gotta read it with an English accent, Scotty. With
What? Oh, the joke?
yeah, kind of like the bit
G'day.
the bits guy.
Guys,
The bits
every
guy.
time, I see. Because every time I try and read something with an English accent, it progressively gets worse and worse. As
You
I
went
go.
straight Australian for a second there. You went g'day.
G'day, mate.
Let's put
Throw
another
the
shrimp on the bobby. Yeah.
Good eye, mate. Yeah, I say like good eye. Like you're playing baseball. Good eye, mate.
Hey, we'll go to accent lessons with Rec here on another show.
My accents are poor. Very poor.
Aussie is the only
All
one
right.
I can do correctly.
Last duo here that you have the choice of choosing between, which you already did. Actually, we already voted, but we're gonna get you with this one anyway. Conor McGregor and the Heat Mascot coming in at this last portion of the duo contest. Now, in case you didn't know, Conor McGregor sent the Heat Mascot to the ER over the course of the last home game for the Miami Heat. And you know what? That doesn't do it justice. Maybe we should show this. In case you haven't seen it, maybe you should check it out. So we have it queued up for you here on the ActionLab phone. We're going to throw this.
Oh, Nicholas.
We're going to throw this back for you guys. And let's talk about the... Oh, wait. No, this is the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on.
Nicholas,
What sort of Jamal?
Nicholas, only one
No, that's later, Chris.
that
it's
good
later.
can beat up.
The what?
Nicholas in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Only one McGregor can beat
Sorry, I queued up the wrong
anymore.
one. Give me a second. Let me
Hey,
pull up the
yo.
And
right one.
Chris.
Hold on to your butts.
Dr. J, Connor better be ready to write that mascot a big fat check after he sues him. LOL. I am curious with this because
Hold on. Don't worry.
is
about
this the Succession music going?
it. Yeah. Hold on.
What is
Going on
that?
to your butts?
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Oh, and they drag him away.
Put the title on. You'll be okay. Here goes Morgan.
You will not be okay.
Appreciate it.
So here we go. Oh, what a punch! Oh, and then he comes back. He punches him on the ground. What? Scotty and I were talking about this. What's the bigger punch here?
Which one injured the mascot more? The initial punch that sent him down, or the one where he was on the ground already?
Like, look at. I mean,
the one on
the
the
first
ground.
punch. That's a hell of a punch, by the way.
Yeah,
and then
you thought the first, and I thought the second.
like, I'm thinking there's more.
Straight. I mean, yeah, I think that second punch could have broke his face a little bit.
Cuban Mini, what was supposed to happen?
I mean, it was a bit. It was an agreed upon bit, but I don't think they worked out like I think McGregor got a little excited, a little overexcited. It was supposed to be a bit. Apparently McGregor has some spray that that is supposed to help your injury or muscles or something, and he starts spraying it at the end here. You'll see that they're trying to endorse here. Don't buy that spray, guys. Doesn't work. Apparently.
Clearly.
I mean, that was a hell of a hit. Like, you could see the mascot head just.
The second one seemed unnecessary. Like, dude, I know it's a bit, but like now you've hurt the man. Can the mascot sue? That'll be an interesting thing. I don't know. You know, I usually tend to the side of no, but then someone sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot. They didn't know it was gonna be hot, Chris.
Cuban. What is more dangerous, John Morant with a toy gun or Conor McGregor with a fake punch? Oh, Cookie Mom, that was cray. I think that first one was like, you could see. I feel like there should be some structure in the mascot helmet or the mask.
Which I'm assuming that's what McGregor thought. He's like, I ain't going to town, dude.
You're gonna need some time on yourself, baby.
I mean, and then he's spraying him. That's the. So is it weird that the worst part about this is like the, hey, spray yourself off and get the hell out of here kind of vibe I got from this right here, where he's
That's
just like,
his product, man. That's his product. He's trying
I get it. But I want to take one last look at that first hit right here. All right, so watch the head of the mascot.
Rack, put a pull out. First hit or second hit? What did the most damage to the mascot?
This is the whole situation is stupid in the first place. I mean, look at his head like fly to one side. Like that was a hit. Dr. J, what are your thoughts, by the way? Doctor, you're the doctor. Imagine the ER staff having to take that mascot costume off for first of all. Second of all, imagine having to explain that. Like, what happened, sir? I was in a mascot costume. A UFC fighter came up, was promoting his spray, and then while I was down, he punched me in the face. Like, come on, man.
Right? And I think he saw the big nose and thought it was more padded than it was. I really feel like that second one, the immediate reaction from the mascot seems real to me. Like he's like really like, oh fuck, I just got blown up.
Didn't know what I mean. This goes back to, remember when Charles Barkley hit Rocky, and it was like playful, and Rocky was fine. This is like aggressively like, I'm going all in, knocking this dude out. Looks like the second one did the damage, says Dr. J.
The doctor.
Okay.
Puts it out there.
Vote. Second punch. All right. Let's, I mean, we can
make this a tie quickly.
Hey!
Right.
Snoopy! What's up, Snoop? Snoop-a-loop. Welcome in. Good to have you.
Did you say Doopy?
Snoopy. Snoop-a-loop.
I thought you said Doopy first.
He said
I might be
Snoopy.
losing my. Okay.
Welcome in. Hey, Snoopy, who's your team and where you're from? We like to get to know you a little bit.
Wait, Scott, you can't lose what you don't have.
Wreck.
Oh, shit.
Wreck. I'm not going to start right now.
Cookie Moss said I heard him say Doopy. I didn't say. I said Snoopy.
I heard him say Snoopy.
You can tell the position of the mascot's legs. Oh, okay. All right. And now I got to go back one more time. Position of the mascot's legs. So we're gonna watch the first one more time, and we're gonna watch the second one.
I like how the ding of the follower thing.
Oh yeah, it's like the knockout bell. All right. So she says, Dr. J says, you can tell by the position of the mascot's legs.
Apparently he wants to
Okay. Oh, the leg sticks straight up there, maybe. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of like the concussion when your body locks up.
That's where the pain train came in. That second punch.
He scratched on himself. Oh gosh, that poor mascot, man. I think he knew he messed up with the first hit and decided, may as well go for the kill. point.
Bruh.
Come on, man. Oh my goodness.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. If I'm the mascot, I'd probably try and sue. Why the
Yeah.
hell not?